悪霊退散.
Do you
It's
play like a Kazuya or like a Jin or any
yeah, I
other?
do play. Yeah, I play Kazuya. I play Devil Jin. I also play Jin, but very rarely.
So what's the difference between like Kazuya's Demon Paw and Devil Jin's?
First of all, the tracking. It might be just my feeling, but I have a feeling that Kazuya's FF2 is slightly faster. It looks like it, or it might be a tiny bit faster.
Are they supposed to track or are they not supposed to track?
If Jin has a tracking FF2, if let's say Reina has a tracking FF2, why wouldn't the other ones track as well, right?
Yeah.
It would make a sense at least. Devil Jin and Kazuya being A tier, Devil Jin being the dog shit tier, yeah, they get hit with the nerf on the FF2. Who is the guy who plays the Devil Jin the most and has highest success out of every single player in the world? Kudans, right? He is known for his Devil Jin since Tekken 5. Tekken 8 is the first game he doesn't play Devil Jin in tournaments anymore. He switches to Heihachi. If that doesn't say a lot, then I don't know what will. What would I do to buff Devil Jin? Certainly bring back his old tool from Tekken 7 that he had. Yeah, it was gimmicks, but it was really cool to use, which was, as an example, 1+4. He had three options from that, which was low sweep. It was cool. It could be used. Even on a high level, I could use that and that would work. He had also, let's say, he had a Heaven's Gate that if you would block the Heaven's Gate, he had a follow-up with a mid kick or a low sweep, which was very slow, but if someone didn't react, he would get hell sweep. Add the option to cancel the 1+2 because that's just absurd. Definitely fix the down forward. I mean, what is called down forward one and two. I still don't know why the second hit is a high. This move becomes useless basically. There are so many things with Devil Jin that would have to be fixed or buffed because in the current state he's all about gimmicks and that just perfect Godface. I don't know if you know him. He's one of my friends. Even he agrees that when it comes to first to two, my playstyle and my Devil Jin is kind of borderline insane. Like I'm unpredictable. I do stuff that people don't do. So in the first to two against tournament players, I would absolutely smash them. But as soon as they learn Devil Jin's gimmicks, there is nothing else that this character offers. He has nothing. When it comes to his lows, this guy doesn't have any lows almost. They should buff definitely hitboxes because holy goddamn hell, I could send like 10 videos of stuff that should hit that doesn't, including the laser. Down forward 1-2, change it to mid-mid. FF2, bring it back to the original state because the current one is just bad. Up forward 4, fix the fact that you can sidestep into wrong direction and still not get hit, like the kick just goes through him. There are many things. I would remove also the back 1+2. It's a move that nobody uses. It has because doesn't have range. Maybe buff it a little bit. There isn't much more because the character is very limited compared to Tekken 7. It hurts me to say that Devil Jin in Tekken 7 at the ending was more interesting and was more of a complete character than the Tekken 8 Devil Jin. It just doesn't give you the same shit. I would remove definitely the back three. Like back three, I still do not understand the concept between that. Why would it? First of all, why is it a heat engager? Like that's just the dumbest thing ever. And bring back the old back three. It was so much better. The usage was so much more efficient, and it wasn't a panic button. Because right now there are so many people who lose to Devil Jin just because he presses the back three, and yeah, it just works.
You do hear a lot of people talk about like buff Devil Jin, and it's become like this meme where people say nerf Devil Jin. Like you'll see a broken clip of like Jin
Yeah.
Kazama, and people will be like, "Up, I've seen enough, nerf Devil Jin." And it's like it's interesting how widespread the meme has gotten, and I'm sure the developers will see it. And you know when those buffs hit, I wonder if players are singing a different tune or if they're celebrating.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
No way.
Got you finally.
What? I was not willing to play the game anymore. I was like, nah, I'm done. When I play Brian or I play Kazuya, none of this happens ever. But whenever I play Devil Jin, wildest shit just happens when it comes to just hitboxes not existing at all. When I play Devil Jin against Akuma Panda, normal combos that work on everybody and should work even better on the bigger characters just drop.
I understand that Devil Jin's a flawed character in Tekken 8, but like generally, what are his weaknesses supposed to be?
The biggest, I would say, absolutely the two biggest things that are his weakness is the lack of lows and the how sidesteppable he is. When it comes to Devilgen, is that the biggest problem is that first of all he has literally 6 lows. 2 of them are insanely slow. One of them on block is -30, and it has a startup frames of like 28. The second thing is that almost every single low of his is launch punishable for most characters, which is crazy. And it doesn't offer too much damage. It doesn't offer you much on a counter hit. Aside from down forward 2 on a counter hit, nothing gives you anything good. Like there's nothing that comes good off of it aside from like 50 damage. That's not much.
How do you feel about Devil Jin's like guard break Oki? You know he has the
Yeah,
unblockable charge up, right?
if I had to choose one of the moves that should be nerfed on Devilgen, that's definitely that one. Right now, despite Devilgen being literally the worst character in the game, I can still say that this move is like a Psycho Crush on the release when it comes to being strong. Like this shit is broken. If I was playing in tournaments or if I was playing seriously against my friends and not just fuck around, I would spam that constantly and I would win probably like 9 out of 10 matches because it exists. At first, I was like, yeah, Devilgen is cool right now. But now, after I've played a lot of hours, I can openly say that Devilgen in Tekken 8 is not a Devilgen for me. It's a bad joke. I don't like the Morning Crow, because it's just bad. It doesn't give you almost anything. It's another gimmick that is added that it's not necessary. While Rising 1 and 4, it could be added back, you know? It was so much better. Of course, it was a high, but it was cool. They took like 10 moves away from Devilgen, right? Personally, that's one of the worst things. First of all, Devilgen has no tailspin. Kazuya doesn't have a tailspin, and those two characters, you know, they're mischievous. But Heihachi, he has one of the most brain-dead broken tailspins I have seen in the entire game, and that makes him not only the whole combo just last longer, it makes the damage absurd, and the wall travel, it's just absurd. And all you have all those three things in a simple character. What else is he lacking at that point, right? This is something that, as maybe it sounds biased, but as a Devilgen, I did not understand people calling Devilgen on the beginning being top 5, and the only reason was, oh, he has a Hell Sweep and he has the Psycho Crusher across the entire screen. First of all, yes, it was strong. I will never say it was weak or something, but then if you look at the other characters, yeah, they have much better tools. So the heat smash was the only like, let's say, couple of seconds where Devilgen forces you to switch your unga bunga thinking into, I should stop pressing, I should stop trying to sidestep, because it's not a goddamn Dance Dance Revolution game where you have to go left right all the time. You had to just stop pressing buttons, and it was for a split seconds. When if you block the Psycho Crush, then he would go into, you know, the Morning Crow, which was very easy. If he does the 2-2, then he's minus. You punish that. If he tries to do 1, then yeah, he's on plus. But you can, if you think that he's gonna do the 1, then you just jab it. And you could also sidestep it, by the way, which was crazy. And Yoshimitsu could just flash out of any option. But and right now we have June, who has basically Psycho Crusher, but it's faster than anything I have seen in my entire life. Just off of that heat smash, Devilgen was called the top 5 character. When we had something like Xiaoyu that we have still right now, Jin was, I mean, come on, do I have to talk about Jin's heat smash right now? Then we have also Paul in heat smash, who just, he doesn't care about anything. Lee also has a low heat smash. And the worst, by far, one of the worst heat smashes, like when it comes to being broken, for me personally, Reina, Jack, when it comes to that, you know, how fast it is, with the guard break, that's kind of brain dead broken in my opinion. And what was it? I mean, Heihachi, come on. Heihachi's heat smash
Yeah.
is just absurd.